Hi, I'm Rick Dior, and welcome to page 38 of my N.A.R.D book playthrough series. That solo was called Rudimentally Yours. It's a tricky little solo. It's got a couple little quirks. We'll talk about those. The first one occurs in bar 3, where you have this figure. It's kind of a funky little street beat thing there. It's really hard to bring out those accents within, that series of stickings there. The way I'm sticking that is just singles. You may want to try to play your flamps really close together there. So it's just a little bit of a thickening of a note, because if you play them too open, you're not going to be able to get to the accents there. The next tricky spot here is in the second line, the ending of the second line. We have this 11-stroke roll. That's slower than the normal 13, and it almost sounds like triplets, and you're going into triplets in the next line. And then we have a 15-stroke roll. That roll needs to start a little bit early. So think of a 13 with a drag to get that 15 in. Okay, so let's play that for you. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we also have some dynamics there that I played for you when I played it at first. So we'll add those now. So you got to come down and then come back up. 1, 2, 1, 2. So it's important to observe those. One of the problems with the N.A.R.D book, it's all hand engraved. So a lot of these, they try to squeeze as much in and use as few pages as possible, I'm sure, to save money. So a lot of these, they're so squeezed in and there's so much stuff, it's easy to miss things, accents and dynamics, and there's so much stuff. If you look at this solo here, the density with the stickings and everything is just a little bit much. So we'll play this solo for you slower now at 100. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, so I definitely suggest, like always, playing these solos slower. It's a different kind of thing. You got to bounce more to do it. The next one's called Cannon-Ball, or the Cannon-Ball Quickstep. We'll do that at 112. That has a very tricky drag sequence, which we'll talk about in a second. 1, 2, 1, 2. So that sounds like a mess when you play it that fast, but that's the tempo I've been working on. There's really no easy way to play that. You could play it with one hand. It's tricky no matter what. So I alternate it, and I'll show you on the screen here my sticking. See that? So I'm leading with my right. It would have been easier if he put a drag at the end of the first ending instead of a flam on that third beat. if you're thinking of this in 4/4. So that flam is what makes it hard. So we'll do it slow now at 100. 1, 2, 1, 2. Even at that tempo, it's tricky. The next one we have on this page, and the last one, is called Assault and Battery. This one is not difficult. It's just, again, all squeezed in. There's a lot of stuff. So just make sure you're interpreting it correctly. And we'll do this one at quarter note equals 118. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's an interesting one because the phrase at the end doesn't seem like it's shaped right, but it is. It's just a little bit different. So this one I would just suggest bouncing on all these flam rudiments. And then the sevens, you may have to start those just a hair early. And that's fine to do that on this one. So we'll do this one at quarter note equals 100 for you. 1, 2, 1, 2. So I hope you enjoyed this page 38. We'll see you soon with page 39.